Being able to write a clear, powerful, and persuasive body paragraph is probably one of the most important skills you can have. It really is the building block of any strong argument. So today, we're going to master it using a really simple and effective method.
We have all been there, right? You've got this brilliant point kicking around in your head, but when you go to write it down, it just comes out as a jumbled mess, or it just doesn't hit with the impact you wanted. It's a super common challenge, but luckily, there's a simple tool we can use to fix it.
And that solution is a little method called T.E.E.L. The best way to think of it is like a reliable, four-step recipe for building a perfect paragraph, every single time. It just gives you a simple structure that makes your arguments powerful and, most importantly, easy for your reader to follow.
So what on earth does T.E.E.L actually stand for? Well, first up, T is for topic sentence. This is the one single clear point that your entire paragraph is going to be about. Next, E is for explanation. This is where you just expand on that topic sentence, explaining what you mean. The second E stands for evidence. This is crucial. It's where you provide a specific example or some proof to back up your claim. And finally, L is for link. This last sentence ties it all together, connecting your point back to the main argument of your whole essay.
To really see how this works, let's start with a super simple and relatable topic. We're going to build a paragraph together, step by step, arguing why dogs make great pets. This will help us see the structure in its most basic, stripped-down form.
Okay, so let's start with our T for topic sentence. Ours is simple and direct. Dogs are more social than cats. See how it presents just one clear idea? The entire paragraph that follows is now going to be focused on proving this one specific point.
All right, next we add our first E for explanation. After we've stated that dogs are more social, we need to explain what we mean by that. So we add, they enjoy spending time with people and often look for attention. This just makes our main point that much clearer for the reader.
Now for that all-important second E, evidence. This is what makes your argument truly believable. We add a specific example. For example, many dogs greet their owners at the door, follow them around the house, and enjoy playing interactive games. See, it's not just an opinion anymore. We're backing it up with things you can actually see.
And finally, we add our L for link to pull it all together. This sentence connects our point about dogs being social back to the bigger overall argument that dogs are great pets. Because dogs actively seek companionship, they often create stronger relationships with their owners than cats do. And there you have it, a complete, logical, and really convincing paragraph.
Okay, that was pretty straightforward, right? But I know what you might be thinking. Does this simple little structure really work for a serious university essay or a professional report? Well, the answer is a big, resounding yes. Absolutely.
What's so cool here is that the core ideas are exactly the same, even when the language starts to sound more formal or academic. More social just becomes higher levels of social engagement. Easier to train turns into greater trainability. The idea underneath doesn't change at all, just the words we use. And the T.E.E.L structure handles both perfectly.
So, let's level up. We're now going to apply the exact same four-step T.E.E.L structure to a university-level argument. I want you to watch how the framework stays identical, even as the content gets a little more sophisticated.
First up, the academic topic sentence. It sounds a little more formal, of course, but its job is exactly the same. State one clear point. In this case, it's that dogs are seen as great companions because of their higher level of social engagement with humans.
Next, the academic explanation. It builds on our topic sentence by giving it some deeper context. Dogs have been selectively bred for cooperative behaviors, which has increased their responsiveness to human social cues. So you see, it explains the why behind their social engagement. For academic evidence, instead of just a general example, we're going to use actual research. Studies indicate that dogs are more likely than cats to respond to gestures, such as pointing and gaze direction. And, crucially, look at the end. We include a citation. This is how you provide solid proof in academic writing.
And to wrap it all up, the academic link. It does the exact same job as our simple link did. It connects this paragraph's point all the way back to the main thesis of the essay. Consequently, their heightened social responsiveness strengthens human-animal bonds, reinforcing their perceived superiority as companion animals. The structure is identical, and the result is a really powerful, scholarly paragraph.
So, if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. The secret to clear, persuasive writing isn't about using fancy words or overly complicated sentences. It's about having a clear and logical structure. Structure is your superpower.
Please remember this.
Great arguments are not about complex words. They are about clear structure. When your ideas are organized well, they have so much more power and impact.
So let's just quickly sum it all up. The T.E.E.L method gives you a reliable framework for your ideas. It works for any topic, from the simple to the seriously complex. It helps you stay focused and build a really strong case. And it reminds us that structure is truly the foundation of clear communication.
And that brings us to a final thought. Because this isn't just about writing essays. Think about that pattern. Topic, explanation, evidence, link. Where else in your life, maybe in a meeting at work, during a presentation, or even just in a simple debate with a friend, could this clear structure help you make a more powerful and convincing point?